Hey guys, it's Roberto. Hey guys, it's Roberto. Today is Monday, the 9th of March 2020, and this is the analysis for the coming week. We had a great sell-off on the stock market, which pushed USD yen, pound yen, euro yen, Aussie yen to the downside, and that was what I was anticipating. I sent the email last week to put your money in safe haven currencies, Swiss, yen, and gold. And that's exactly what happened today. So let me go over the strategy. If you don't know how to take a trade when the markets are this volatile, there are three moving average lines that can help you stay in a trade. You trade off the 1 hour chart. Let me just remove some of this. Here was the gap down, and I knew that USD yen was going to sell off because of what was happening with coronavirus, obviously. And there was a trade war with Russia and China, which also affected the Canadian dollar. So even if you did not know what was happening fundamentally, if you just follow this strategy, you should be okay. Here's a trend line from Friday. The market gap down on Sunday night. As long as the two lines are angle and separated on 5 here, 5 and 13, or rather 5 and 8, and below the 13, you should be able to short and stay short until the market finds support. Now, I took this trade, and I think from here to here is about 275 pips. But I stayed in this trade until the two lines of 5 and 8 started to cross the other way, which signal the market most likely is going to retrace. So I exited at that point. But as long as price was below these three lines and these 5 and 8 moving average lines were angle and separated, you don't have to get out of the trade. Even when markets are so volatile, as long as this looks the way it does, stay in the trade, don't get out. Start looking for exits. Like here we have stochastics oversold. Okay, and we have sort of like a tweezer bottom. We have strong support. The market tried to break that level of support. It failed. And that was our cue that we need to exit this trade. Okay, let's look. So we have Swiss, Japanese yen, and gold are the safe havens when there is fear in the markets and obviously fear in the world because of a possible pandemic with coronavirus. Let's look at pound yen. Same thing. We have trendline break on the 1 hour chart, market gap down, pound yen continue to sell off all the way till here and then found support, angle and separation. I stayed in this trade, but it's as when I saw price breaking above this moving average line, I thought it best to exit that trade, and I made quite a bit of money from here to here. Okay. Let's look at the euro yen. Euro yen did the same thing now. Again, price below the 5 and 8 and 13 continues to sell off, finds support, and it looks like we're heading in the opposite direction. We have the 5 and 8 crossing the 13. We also have what it is called sort of like a divergence pattern. So we have disagreement and stochastics indicator. Price is going down, but disagreement and stochastic, which is going up. So most likely this will continue to go up and possibly close the gap, which is here. So I'm looking to buy euro yen and exiting up at this level, which is where it gapped down. So we're looking to close the gap, then we're going to start looking to sell up here. Okay, so we throw up our Fibonacci tool, swing high to the swing low. That's about 78% retracement level. That would be a great place to sell. That's around 1880. Great place to sell euro yen. Of course, it can stall out before then and start looking for reversal candlestick patterns. Start looking for two lines, the 5 and 8 crossing to the downside. Let's look at another pair. We went over Euro Yen, and I think Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen was a good. Now Aussie Yen has sold off, has retraced. Let me just remove that N. Now I'm looking for that it has not closed the gap. So this is a little bit tricky. It may not even get up there. So what I'm going to do is draw a trend line and start looking for selling opportunities at these levels, and taking my stop loss would be at 68.40 level. Okay, so the two lines, the 5 and 8, cross below the 13 on the 1 hour chart. On the Aussie Yen, I would look to sell, and my target would be down here. Okay, down at the support. Okay, let's look at. I was going to go over gold, but that is a little bit tricky because it has hit a strong resistance level at 117. It would have to break 117 for me to be interested in buying, because we have divergence on a 4 hour chart. We have clear a consolidation between 1650 area and 17. So either it breaks to the downside or the upside, but I'm not interested in taking a trade until there's clarity on gold. Euro dollar, possibly going to hit 115 level and beyond. We're still in an uptrend, but we need a retracement. Okay, so waiting for the retracement to complete and then looking for buying opportunities. The same thing with pound. Okay, here market rallied, found support. Not sure if it's going to break 132, but I'd rather the market retrace to a much deeper support level and start looking for buying opportunities. Okay, but right now, here's a swing low, here's a swing high, support at 130.31, and it needs to break the trend line. So here's a trend line, here's my Fibonacci, and if it clears the trend line, then yes, I will go long, and that would be a continuation of pattern. Okay, I think that's it. Please email me if you have any questions. That is the analysis for this week. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good trading.